This episode of The Guy Pod is brought to you by Adam and Brittany Gooch, realtors with Capstone Realty. Founded in 2012, Capstone Realty has quickly turned into one of North Alabama's fastest growing real estate companies, and Adam and Brittany are two of the best in the business. Their mission is to provide unsurpassed service to their clients by offering professional insight into the local real estate market, using innovative marketing techniques, and by holding themselves to the highest standard of integrity in all that they do. If you're looking to buy or sell real estate in the state of Alabama, then no one will work harder to help you accomplish those goals than Adam and Brittany Gooch. You can reach them anytime by calling or texting 256-710-5888 or 256-394-2156. And you can email them at thegoochteam@capstoneshoals.com. That's Gooch, thegoochteam@capstoneshoals.com. Let the dream team make your real estate dreams come true. Adam and Brittany Gooch, realtors from Capstone Realty. And now, here are your hosts of the Guy Pod, Josh Kelly, Skip Nichols, and Adam Gooch.
And welcome to the Guy Pod. I'm Skip Nichols.
Josh Kelly.
Adam Gooch.
What's up, guys?
What's up, y'all?
Chilling, dude.
Hey, we got a live audience out there outside the building.
Sure do.
Man.
This new restaurant's opened up down the street, and it's a pretty big deal. And I'm not going to say their name until they give us some sponsorship
No free
money.
advertising.
But it's lots of people outside.
There
A
are.
lot of folks. We do feel like the Today Show with our people staring in the window.
Parking in downtown Tuscumbia is becoming more of an issue.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Even on Sunday, good thing.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. So, America, can I say that?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So, the 4th of July just finished up.
Freedom.
Independence Day.
U.S. of A's 243rd birthday.
How many years has it been since Will Smith saved us, though?
1996?
It was the late 90s. 99, maybe? 98?
It's either 94 or 96. I don't remember which
I'm
one.
going to say 96.
Can we just have a moment of silence for Will Smith saving us from the aliens?
Well, you know, Randy Quaid had something to do with it, too. I'm just going to throw that
It
out
was
there.
mostly Will. Who made more money?
Well, Fresh Prince.
Okay. He's got a new rap album coming out, by the way.
Really?
I saw it on the YouTubes, him and DJ Jazzy Jeff. And
Still
it's-
together after all
Well,
this
they've
time.
gotten back together.
It's the reunion tour.
They're recording it in Philly. And can I just say this? I don't like Will Smith as a rapper. It sounds uncomfortable to me.
Well, I liked Parents Just Don't Understand. But
Yeah.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I think that was the last good one. When he got jiggy with it for Men in Black, that kind of.
Well, hang on. That wasn't a rap song to me.
Well, it was a theme song.
I like to get jiggy with it.
I bet you do.
I like that song.
I was going to say, you like the song or you like getting jiggy with
Both.
it? Yeah.
Both.
So what'd you guys do for the 4th?
Oh, man. Absolutely nothing.
Really?
So there's this big, huge church right behind where I live.
Yep.
And they put on this huge fireworks show like a couple days before the 4th. So it was amazing. We just get in the back of my truck. We got those little beach lawn chairs. You know those the little fold-out chairs that are
Got the little short legs?
little short legs, little short legs.
Like the Dachshund of lawn chairs.
That's it.
Yes.
And so
corgi.
we throw those in the back of my truck, and we drive 2 blocks and watch their fireworks show. And it is as good as any municipality's ever thought about being good. And I kind of got my feel, you know. On the 4th, we went to my wife's mom's place and swam. I smoked a brisket. It was really good. They ate it all. First one I smoked, and then we went home and just didn't do anything.
Man.
It was nice.
We hit the river at about 10 o'clock that morning and didn't come off until about 10:30 that night. And, on the drive home, it felt like my car was still in the waves.
Oh,
like
wow.
I'm driving on the road feeling like woke up the next morning still feeling like I was on a cruise ship.
Well, we did absolutely nothing, and by absolutely nothing, I mean we didn't even leave the house. We didn't cook. We didn't do anything. We were fortunate enough. Ashley's mom cooked some food and brought it over, and we watched 14 episodes of The West Wing.
God,
Wow.
Can I just say greatest television show of all time?
So I've never seen it.
This was the first for us. We'd never watched
It
it.
is
Never
the-
seen
And
it's
we're totally hooked.
for sure.
My wife's watched it. I haven't yet. It's on my list.
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time.
For sure.
It's I mean it's up there.
That's a strong statement.
Yes. Yeah, it's the best writing of any television show of all time.
Wow.
It does have some really good writing.
Yeah, no
Wow.
doubt.
I'm watching right now this show called The Outsiders, and it's about this woman in World War II, London. She goes to Scotland on her second honeymoon after the war. Her and her husband reconnect after being in the war for 5 or 6 years. And she's touching this big rock where these druids just had this ceremony. And she gets transported back, taken back, whatever. Transported back 200 years ago to like the 1740s, Highland, with all these Highlander rebels and stuff. And like, I can't believe I'm watching it. Because it's not that good,
Yeah.
but I need to know what happens next. You ever start watching a show
For sure.
where you're watching it and you're like, God, this isn't that good, but I have to finish watching
Yeah,
it?
Ashley's into that show too. She's watched quite a bit of it. I've watched a little bit.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
Tasha hates it, so.
Yeah, Brittany would never watch that show, ever.
But it's fun because there's lots of muskets and swords and lots of wars and battles, and I like anything like that.
Right.
So as we celebrate the 243rd anniversary of probably the best fight ever, we
Yes.
won.
For sure, yeah.
Absolutely.
Had me thinking. We dropped a post a few weeks back on the Guy Pod page, and we had a lot of response on
We
it.
did.
And it was the Justin Bieber Tom Cruise fight meme, and it created this huge social media thing where people were picking their opponents. So that's what we did. We asked all you folks out there to tell us who your opponent was. Give us a little background on that, man. We had some huge ones. Mine, I think I could take.
Hey, let's real quick.
Yeah.
So in case you didn't keep up with pop culture and you don't know what this is, Justin Bieber called out Tom Cruise on Twitter saying he could beat him up.
He did.
Tom Cruise is 31 years older than Justin Bieber. How about Tom Cruise is way older than what I thought he is?
Yeah.
He's older than me.
Also, too, fun fact, Tom Cruise is a little bitty guy.
Very. He's a tiny
Like
guy.
you could put him in your pocket.
Yeah.
So that's what's happened. And so then the meme was go Google search somebody that's 31 years older than you, and that's who you have to fight.
Yeah.
So that brings us to where we're at today.
So I picked three, and I couldn't choose who I wanted to fight. I got Christopher Lloyd, Doc Brown from Back to the Future,
Yep.
Kenny Rogers, pre or post plastic surgery, I don't know, maybe the gambler, and then Tommy Chong. I'm pretty sure I could take Tommy Chong any day of the week, all day, every day.
I don't know, man.
Here's the thing, Doc, like, I don't think like in a straight up fight, I'm not sure that in a straight up fight he could beat you, but he's going to have some kind of invention.
He's going to have some magic
Well, I think that like he could electrocute you and then like,
from across the ring.
yeah, do something like that. So I don't think you're winning that fight.
You don't think so? What about Kenny Rogers?
Kenny Rogers is going to, he would
gonna
destroy
He's
you.
going to destroy
He's gonna
anybody,
kill
isn't he?
Kenny Rogers, Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers.
Hey, we won. We won. You don't have to talk like
Sorry,
that.
God. Oh, man, it slipped there a little bit.
None of us want to fight Kenny Rogers.
You know,
I don't
actually,
think so. It'd
our
be a
southern
gamble.
You know, our southern accent that we have, what we're all talking about now, is the closest to
A
the
British accent.
British accent that there is.
Really?
If you take a British accent, somebody speaking in that colloquial, whatever, that accent, and slow it down, it's basically Alabama.
So does that mean if I talk faster, I will sound British?
Yeah.
Really?
We have the closest to a British accent that of anybody else in the.
Pretty cool.
So
Yeah.
it's really interesting. I watched again on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube, of
course,
and some linguist from someplace in some school called Oxford or something. I never heard of
It's
it.
kind of a big deal.
So
Maybe.
they studied all of the different in U.S. because there's so many different ones here in the U.S. and they're talking about the Deep South is as close as you can get.
Yeah. Like Deep South, Alabama, Mississippi.
Yeah, Alabama, Mississippi,
Not
Tennessee.
Georgia.
No, not Georgia. They don't
Georgia's
count.
different.
They
Well,
don't count.
for the record, if you say the words "rise up lights" really fast,
Rise
sounds
up
like an
lights.
Australian
Rise
accent.
up lights.
Razor blades.
Yeah.
Razor blades.
Rise of lights.
So there's that.
All right. Next.
How did we get here?
I don't know. But
I'm
Kenny
sorry I brought
Rogers
that
would
up.
destroy you. Tommy Chong, however, I've got to be honest.
I mean,
He wouldn't feel it if I hit him.
here's the thing, though. I would feel bad if I punched Tommy Chong.
Well, you
Also, too, fun fact, I've hung out with Tommy Chong before.
might. Of course you have.
The
I really like Tommy Chong.
infield of Talladega,
What?
my freshman year at the University of North Alabama. I have pictures on my Facebook of me and Tommy Chong hanging out in the infield.
See, here's the deal, and I'm not going to give weed the credit for this, so I'm not like promoting the use of illegal narcotics. However, Tommy Chong's like 81, and he looks like he's 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he looks. We're talking about fighting someone 31 years older than you. He looks 31 years
I would
younger.
feel bad to hit him, though.
Well,
I couldn't fight him because I'd feel bad.
He's had zero stress. None.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going to go toss up on Tommy Chong.
I
I'm
think
going to
Skip.
give you Christopher Lloyd and Kenny Rogers destroys
I
you.
think that Skip would beat Tommy Chong, but just because I know how ruthless Skip is.
Yeah.
Like me or you probably couldn't fight him because we'd feel bad.
Yeah.
But Skip, he could fight him.
Yeah.
I'd take him down.
Yeah.
So who was yours, Gooch?
I ended up with Dan Aykroyd. Yeah.
Which Dan Aykroyd?
So the one I went with was him from Dragnet.
Okay.
Yep.
I felt a little more comfortable with that one than I did him as a Ghostbuster.
Definitely.
What about the Blues
I
Brothers?
definitely was not going Blues Brothers.
No, he'd have whooped all of us.
Yeah, we're not winning Dan Aykroyd as a Blues Brother, but I thought I might get him.
Dragnet. Okay.
Dragnet.
What was his name in Dragnet?
Joe Friday.
Joe Friday. Joe Friday.
With
See, the
Tom
difference-
Hanks. Him and
see-
Tom Hanks. That's a good movie.
That was a good movie. I looked it up. So Dan Aykroyd is 6'1",
He's a big boy.
about 250.
Okay.
So we'd be a pretty good fight.
It-
I'm just saying, we're about matched up.
It'd be an even matchup.
Yeah.
I mean, thing though with Dragnet, I mean, he's a cop,
Yep.
and he might shoot you.
He might.
I mean, are we allowed to for them to have weapons in this theoretical?
I don't think there are any rules.
There's no rules.
I'm pretty
So
sure
I
there's
think
no rules.
if it was something they would normally have on them, it's
In that
it's on.
character.
I think if their character has it, they
he-
can have it.
He would definitely have a 6-shot revolver on him.
Yeah.
would.
Little 38 special.
Little 38
snub nose.
special, snub nose, 38 special revolver.
Yeah.
If you caught him by surprise, I mean,
Yeah.
you
Maybe.
might could get him. So,
So if that's the argument, then I don't think there's any Dan Aykroyd character that I could beat. Maybe Coneheads.
oh yeah,
That was a good one.
that was a good movie.
I'm not winning the Ghostbuster fight.
No way.
You got a proton pack, you win.
No.
Did you know?
Dr. Detroit. It's a throwback.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that one. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
So, what about you? Who'd you end up with?
David Hasselhoff.
Oh, that's
The Hoff.
right.
The Hoff.
The
He's pretty
Hoff.
big in Europe.
He is. He's over in Germany. He's a thing. So
So, which character?
I thought about this long and hard, and of course, you got back to the Knight Rider days.
Oh, yeah.
No way
Kit.
I'm winning.
You're not
No
beating
way
him.
I'm winning.
No, Kit's gonna
that
sneak up
car's
behind you
gonna
and
know
knock you
what I'm
down.
gonna do
Right,
before I'm
yeah.
gonna do it.
Yep.
It doesn't matter how fast I am or what kind of ninja skills or nunchuck skills I have. Kit's there. Then I think about Baywatch, and I think about Baywatch. If it's during the end, you're gonna have CJ and them around, and they're gonna distract me.
A little bit.
They're gonna distract me, so
Yeah.
I think he'll catch me by surprise.
You'll be
there.
watching.
Sucker Punch.
They'll catch me by surprise.
Yeah.
And outside of that, that's really the only two relevant characters he has that I could think of that would be, a thing.
Yeah. He's had some super strange cameos through the year, though.
He has, and I don't think I'll beat the Hoff.
I don't think you will either.
I mean, I don't think so. I mean,
Unless he's drunk on the floor eating a cheeseburger in the bathroom. You might get him there.
that could be a thing. Catch him by surprise.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if I'm gonna go with one, I'm gonna go Baywatch.
Yep.
At least I get to hang out with all of them.
There you go.
Yeah. Because if he beats you up, then
They would
CJ
have
be
to
there
do
too.
CPR and
Yeah,
like
basically.
so.
You'd love that.
So
What you're saying is you're going to let him beat you up.
so who wins? Who's really winning in that situation?
Is that what
I
they
think
call a
it's me.
win-win?
I think it's me.
It's a win-win.
I think it's me. Oh
So,
man.
Fun Times, we polled our Guy Pod audience on the Facebook page. We got some great answers. First ones to respond, I put that up there, and obviously the first ones to respond were super fans, Chad and Natalie Johnson.
What's up,
Shout
Chad
out.
and Natalie?
Chad and Natalie. What's
And,
up?
They're watching right now, I think.
Actually, it was Natalie responded first. She said Chad was asleep, so she picked for him, and it was Ric Flair.
Oh, damn.
Woo!
He's done.
I'm gonna tell you something. Chad Johnson has no hope with Ric Flair. So here's the thing, though. In case y'all didn't know, wrestling's fake.
No.
Spoiler alert.
It's
Spoiler
not-
alert.
Well, it's not fake.
Well,
It's
they're
just
staged.
It's predetermined.
They're not really fighting. Great
They're
athletes.
not really not fighting.
Amazing athletes.
Yes,
right?
for sure.
Somebody's pissed off right now.
Yeah.
Somebody's listening to this, and they are so mad that we've said that, and they're cussing me.
We're probably going to get some comments in the live feed over that one.
So here's the thing. Great athletes.
Yeah.
I watch wrestling. I would still watch wrestling if it came on. Does it still come on?
I think so.
Sure, yeah.
15
But
times a week.
But
Ric
like,
Flair's still.
you think about all of this, and they're great athletes. But if you look at if we take them as what it is a fake, as a character, I don't think anybody beats Ric Flair.
I don't either.
21-time champion.
Plus, how cool is Ric Flair?
He's the coolest.
Oh, yeah.
He's a bad guy, but he's a good guy.
Yeah, boa wearing, styling, profiling.
Man, so funny story. When I was in 10th grade, so if you're watching or if you've ever seen me, I have jet black. Well, it used to be jet black. It's changing colors now. It's getting gray in a few places, but I have really dark hair, big, dark, bushy eyebrows, like I'm dark complected. And in 10th grade, I decided I was going to bleach my hair blonde. And so I'll never forget it. My mom told me what to get. I went down to Walmart.
I've seen the picture.
I went down to the Walmarts, and I got Clairol. It was ultra blue bleach and a ultimate ash blonde toner. I have no idea why or how I remember this 20 years later, but it was Clairol ultra blue and a L'Oreal ultimate ash blonde toner. So evidently, when you bleach it, then you have to put something back in it,
Right.
to make it look right. So Mom bleached my hair, and I had this bright blonde white hair with these big black eyebrows, and I looked like Ric Flair.
So
I
what
did.
what would it take for us to do that again?
A lot of money.
No,
I like my hair. I have good hair.
I think you would do it
I have good hair.
relatively inexpensively.
It would have to be something cool.
You have good hair, but we're just changing the color. We're not changing the cut.
Yeah, but that's a long time in there. I would do it, but it would take something significant for me to do away with my hair at this point.
So here's the deal. If you're watching this on Facebook, drop in the comments what you would give for Josh Kelly
Yeah.
to go back to his Ric Flair hairstyle and hair color.
I wish I that I had. So I'd like to point out that my man Gooch is growing his hair out.
I am. It's a struggle.
And I have so much respect because I have no willpower. I guess that's the word, willpower. Because once the hair hits my ears, I can't do it. Like if I could snap my fingers and have a mullet, I would love to have long hair. I want a mullet. I could pull off a mullet.
You could.
And it's just the point of getting it. Like it's so bad. Like I have a booked hair appointment with my barber every 2 weeks through the end of the year.
Yep.
I go every other Friday.
His hair is important to him, folks.
Every other Friday, I go to the barber
Yep.
for an hour, and she does all of the stuff. And so that's how much. But I would love to have long hair.
Yeah.
So Gooch is
Me
letting
too.
letting his grow
I'm
out,
gonna try. We're gonna see.
and I just can't do it. I can't let it go that long.
My hair starts to get long. I feel like a hippie. I'm running to get it cut off. I can't do it.
That's so funny.
So Natalie, Chad's wife,
Yep.
hers was Sandy from Greece, Olivia Newton-John. Isn't that your hall pass? isn't it?
We all know how I feel about Sandy.
Yeah.
And first of all, Sandy's not fighting anybody.
No.
She's not winning any fight.
No.
She's not winning any fight.
No.
I don't think there's any unless you consider those leather pants superpowers. But I think that fighting another female,
Right.
that doesn't come into play.
It doesn't work.
Even the bad Sandy with the leather and smoking a cigarette and, that Sandy. Definitely not poodle skirt Sandy.
So you think Natalie would take Sandy in a heartbeat?
yes.
For sure.
Natalie probably beat up me.
Natalie might have a shot at Ric Flair.
Oh my gosh!
Here's a fun one. There was Amber Hester and Jennifer Herberson said that they both had Cher and Dolly. So Dolly Parton. So let's talk about that for a second. Not the ladies that posted on our page, but let's talk about Cher and Dolly Parton. Two of the most iconic females in the music industry
From
Now,
that era forward, definitely.
I mean, for sure. And
Everybody knows them by one name.
Cher and Dolly.
That's it.
Yep. So if you can be recognized by one name, you're a big deal.
Kind of like Skip.
God dang. I don't have that. I go by Josh Kelly. Everybody, my whole name. So I don't have one of those. But who would win that fight? Cher and Dolly. I mean,
See,
so I think that. So Dolly Parton's brilliant. I mean, like she really is brilliant. Especially the millions and millions she's amassed over the years and all of her side projects outside of music. She's also a country girl from Tennessee.
Yeah.
she's from Tennessee.
She's cornbread fed. All right.
In Tennessee, as a matter of fact.
Don't get it twisted. She's cornbread fed.
That's right.
A country girl.
Smoky Mountain Rain will come out of her.
That's it.
And I have no idea where Cher's from.
Cher's from California.
She's from California.
Okay.
So
I'm
that's
taking
the
Tennessee
thing.
over California.
But
every
Cher's
time.
also a little rougher, man.
I think she'd stab you with an ice pick.
I'm telling you, man, that would be an awesome fight. You remember those
Sounds about
on
Celebrity
MTV?
Deathmatch,
Celebrity
man.
Deathmatch?
Celebrity Deathmatch,
MTV?
yes.
I wish they'd bring that back. That was a
Cher
great
would
show.
have like the long hair, so it would be
With
like
the
a,
razor blades.
yeah,
at
like
the
a
end.
weapon. But then Dolly's
Yeah, Dolly.
Dolly would have,
Dolly.
I mean, she'd have those
Yeah.
in
Something
the
else.
front.
Yeah.
So
Very protective assets.
I'm going with my girl Dolly, but just because of the Dollywood Connect.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Dixie Stampede. Remember Dixie Stampede?
I love that. I just think that'd be a great match.
I'm Dolly all day. I don't think
Dolly?
Cher. I don't think Cher would have a shot.
What are you saying, Skip?
I'm Dolly's going to run over and
Yeah.
then back up over and run over again, then cover up with the coat of many
Too.
colors.
I mean, I think that. I think that. See, the thing that I think mostly about Dolly is she's so sweet, and you hear her talk. She's got that voice,
Yeah,
and
lure
she
you
would say
in.
that. Next thing you know, bam, right in the throat. You know,
But
throat
you,
cut
punch.
you talk about Tom Cruise being small. Dolly is also tiny.
parts over,
Parts. Yes.
Parts over. Agreed.
Yes.
parts over.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
The fighting parts are small.
You know, here's one. What? This was a good one. So somebody got Ray Romano.
Yeah.
So
Ray Romano.
I mean,
Everybody loves Raymond.
I just.
I don't know that Ray beats anybody.
I mean,
Ray can't even beat Deborah.
Deborah.
he's not even
Deborah.
now. His brother,
Oh, yeah. Brad Garrett.
Yeah, Brad Garrett. Is,
Big dude.
Brad Garrett's.
It's a freaking Frankenstein, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Brad Garrett will punch you.
Yeah, for sure.
Ray, I just kind of see as Ray. I don't know, pleated khakis.
Yep.
You know,
He's going to sit there and get beat up and then apologize to you for him messing up your hands.
yeah. So Ray, if you're listening to this, I'm sorry, man, but
Yeah.
we don't see you as a macho man.
There's
But
no
we love you. Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, you even go like Parenthood, Ray Romano,
Oh yeah.
but like he's like autistic. and,
Yeah.
You know, sorry, spoilers. But yeah, like there's no character that Ray Romano beats anybody
I agree
agree.
with that. I agree with that
all
completely.
day.
I agree.
So this one's special to me.
I like
This
this
next
one.
one. So Joe Suddeth. So first of all, nobody's beating up Joe Suddeth
No.
anyway. So he's Skip's fraternity brother. He's
He's a colonel in the U.S.
Army.
Army,
He's-
Inspector General for the state of Alabama.
he's a BA.
Yeah.
So he got Bernie Sanders.
Yes.
So here's the thing. I don't like Bernie Sanders. This isn't a political show. But I don't like Bernie Sanders. I don't care if you're left or you're right or in the middle or wherever. I just don't like him.
Right.
I can just say I don't like somebody. And
Absolutely.
But I don't think Bernie Sanders would fight you. I think he would be like, it's against my whatever.
Maybe so.
Possibly.
Bernie Sanders reminds me of Mr. Burns from The Simpsons.
A little bit.
Yeah, I can see that.
It looks like he combs his hair with a balloon.
I just don't.
He does.
I just don't think. I don't think anybody's winning. I don't think Bernie Sanders win against anybody.
No.
I can't think of any situation.
No. So Ray Romano versus Bernie Sanders. Oof.
Right? I think Bernie.
I think it's a death match to the end, and we all die waiting on them to hit each other.
I think they would end up talking each other to death, and they would
Yeah.
both die at the same time.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I'm out. Bernie loses. The next one we saw, I like this one because this one is right up there with the Kenny Rogers. Alex Schwab got Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm going to tell you something. There is no character of Samuel L. Jackson that he's ever played in the history of anything
No.
where he's not a bad mama.
That's it.
I mean,
Yeah, you don't want Samuel L.
I
Jackson.
mean, snakes on a plane.
Star Wars,
Training Day?
Training Day.
Training
Yeah,
Day?
there's
And then all the Marvel movies.
Yeah, Nick Fury. I mean,
sure. Yeah. Pulp
There
Fiction.
is one movie.
Pulp Fiction.
The Kingman's the Kingman's. What's
oh,
it,
where he
the-
plays the crazy guy trying
he
to kill
plays the
everybody.
crazy guy?
Yeah, that's a good movie.
But even then, he's
he dies well.
So it's I'm just telling you, Samuel L. Jackson's probably in my top 5.
That's a tough one to beat,
He's one of my top 5
for sure.
because even if he doesn't like get you a physicality or whatever else, the intimidation factor alone puts him at a 11 plus.
He will stare you to death.
Yeah.
I mean, and can I say this that he cusses better than anybody I've ever met? Is that a thing? Can I say that out loud?
He uses really, really good sentence enhancers.
He's really good at that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm a proponent for that or against it or whatever.
Jurassic Park.
Oh, he was in Jurassic Park. There,
Yeah.
Throwback.
Yeah, throwback, man.
Man, I forget about that.
Smoking all the cigarettes, his dudes. He's trying to get all the power back on.
Yep.
I forgot about him in that.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson.
He wouldn't play that role today.
No.
Oh, no.
He would not.
No.
No.
No doubt.
That'd be a fun that'd be a fun episode of going back and finding movies where big stars play like Buster roles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
That
Gotta
was
start
kinda-
somewhere.
That was before the big star, though. I don't know what his breakout was, but that was sort of got him there,
Yeah.
you know. So
I got it. The Justin Grimmett got Hulk Hogan. So here's the thing. Ric Flair's destroying Hulk Hogan. I think Hulk Hogan is more talk. I don't think that he's really a walk the walk when it comes to wrestlers.
Well, when you break it down, his name's Terry. I mean, a guy named Rick's going to kill a guy named
Now,
Terry.
don't get me wrong. I was Hulkamaniac. All right, still
Did you have the
am.
belt?
I
You
had
bought
every
the belt, didn't
No,
you?
listen. I was born in 1983.
So you had the headband and everything.
I
You
know
had the
all about. I remember
do-rag.
watching Hulk Hogan the cartoons, with Andre the Giant. I mean, so I know all about Hulk Hogan.
So,
But in recent years,
well, yeah.
he's let me down a lot with the reality shows, with his kids and his wife and all that stuff.
The court appearances.
He's man, leave well enough alone. Like, so you talk about somebody who didn't age well. Hulk Hogan's one of those. And when he went NWO and became a bad guy,
I'm all about that, though.
I'm out on him being a bad
No,
guy because
man.
it was fake. It just wasn't real.
Well, he's flip-flopped back and forth a
Yeah.
dozen times.
I'm gonna tell you somebody who's probably it's not probably. It's my favorite wrestler of all time. Okay, I'm gonna count to 3. Favorite wrestler of all time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Shawn
Stone Cold
Michaels.
Steve Austin.
Tommy Rich. Y'all don't know nothing about Tommy Rich.
I know who Tommy Rich is. So Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean,
Yeah.
he's awesome.
He is very
He's awesome.
Yes.
And now he's got the Broken Skull Ranch.
He
And
does.
so- I mean, he's
For sure.
action star.
Yeah.
I
I'm Shawn Michaels, man.
like Shawn Michaels.
Sweet Chin Music?
I like Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Are we talking about wrestling?
Apparently,
I don't know how we
Is
got
that
there,
wrestling, fighting. We got
Hulk Hogan and
Hulk
Ric Flair.
Hogan, Ric Flair.
you know.
Yeah. But Stone Cold would beat up all of them because Stone Cold would shoot you and hit you with a bat.
Okay, here you go. You got Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Andre the Giant. Winner takes all cage match. Who's going down?
Stone Cold because he's cheating. He's cheating. What was that?
I'm going Ric Flair.
He's sticking with Ric Flair.
I am. I'm still going Ric Flair.
Somebody's got a gremlin in their
I think
guts.
it's bump the chair.
Oh, skip through. Brr, brr, Reynolds. Brr.
Skip's over here bumping his chair that's holding his script.
I'm going Stone. What are you saying?
I'm saying Andre the Giant.
He's
going to get him.
But remember the match. Hulk Hogan defeats Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Body slams him.
But that was all predetermined. I'm saying if they really fight.
Oh, well, now you're changing the rules.
Andre's just too slow.
Nobody's getting out of the cage.
If they really fight, I'm going Stone Cold.
But Stone Cold's going to be punching the jubblies and stuff.
In the what?
The jubblies.
Okay.
That's the edited version. I can say jubblies.
Sure. Jubblies.
So Cody Cabanis said he was taking on Val Kilmer as Batman. So first of all, I think we do a whole episode on Batman's. Do you know who's going to be the next Batman?
I do.
Do you know Skip, the sparkly vampire boy?
Robert
Yes.
Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson's going to be Batman.
Took him 11 years to turn from a vampire into a bat.
God dang.
It's just another bad decision by the DC world.
Well, I mean,
we-
Robert Pattinson.
We thought Batfleck was bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm all right with Ben Affleck as old Batman.
That's definitely better than Pattinson,
Yeah.
I just,
for sure.
I mean, Robert Pattinson. I mean, the sparkly vampire boy.
I'll tell you who's excited that Robert Pattinson's going to be the next Batman.
All the women.
Every
No, that's Val
25 to
Kilmer.
30-year-old woman.
Val Kilmer, because currently Val Kilmer's the worst Batman of all time.
Yeah.
Is he considered the worst Batman?
For sure.
Pretty much.
Absolutely.
What about that one guy that I don't know his name?
Michael Keaton?
Michael Keaton.
He's the best.
He was a
Batman.
great. That's what I'm
Batman
saying.
ever,
I said he
yeah.
was a great Batman.
He was a
He was
great.
the Batman.
He was a
I mean,
great Batman.
the screen Batman. Now,
So,
Adam West.
I've met Adam West. He's as crazy as you think he
Yeah.
was.
yeah.
I actually met him. Got my picture made with him at the Batmobile.
But yeah, Mike Keaton, hands down, best Batman ever.
Yeah, I like him.
Christian Bale was really good. The Dark Knight.
I like
Batman
Christian
Begins.
Bale.
He sounded like he needed to clear his throat the whole movie.
Yeah, he did. Michael Keaton all day, but Val Kilmer is the worst of all time. So Cody did a really good job. If you get Val Kilmer, playing him as Batman is a good decision because you can
yeah.
beat him as Batman. You can't beat him as Iceman.
No,
Yeah. Well, what about
that's Mr. Iceman. DC.
Doc Holliday?
Nobody beats him.
No.
God,
He's-
best cowboy of all time.
yeah.
Nobody.
By
nobody's beating
far.
him.
But as Batman, Cody's taking this guy down.
Sure.
I don't think so.
So lame.
No, I don't think so. He's still Batman.
Lame though.
I know, but the worst Batman is still better than just a normal person.
He's just a billionaire with gadgets. He didn't have any superpowers.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, he's still got the suit. He's still got the car.
He can't fit in it.
He's still not anymore. He's still.
Well, he
got,
may can now. You know, he's been training for the new Top Gun Maverick movie.
God, I can't wait
Is
for
he
that.
a reboot?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Reboot.
Oh
happening.
yeah. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, that's happening.
So I don't think I've seen this.
So it's, I guess they're teaching.
Yeah,
the Top
they're the
Gun class.
teachers now at Top Gun.
They're teaching
Wow.
Top Gun.
So Tom Cruise is back too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
Top
Yeah,
Gun
it's gonna be
Maverick.
good. But I'm still thinking that, I mean, at the end of the day, the worst Batman will still beat a normal person. Just because of the gadgets.
Yeah, maybe so.
I mean, just because of the gadgets.
If that's the case, then using that logic, Inspector Gadget could beat anybody.
He could. But we're talking about actual people. That was a cartoon.
Okay, whatever.
I mean,
Matthew Broderick, live action.
okay, absolutely. Matthew Broderick. Fresh Bueller.
Yep, no doubt.
I think he would talk his way into
Yeah,
you off.
he
cliff or
talked
something.
somebody else into beating the guy up for him.
Yeah, so I'm still thinking even Val Kilmer's Batman is still Batman.
Yeah.
The worst Batman is still better
I
than
don't
not Batman.
I don't know.
He would take down Skip. He would take you down.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no.
He would like push a button on his belt and you would be
Who was
wrapped
the-
up and hung
Who
from
was
the
the
ceiling.
villain in Val Kilmer's Batman? Was that Schwarzenegger?
Schwarzenegger, wasn't
Yeah, Schwarzenegger was.
it? Ice
Yeah.
Lord,
Mr.
Iceman?
Freeze?
Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
All right,
Yep.
okay. So if Val Kilmer beats Schwarzenegger, then I'll give you. He could beat.
He did beat Schwarzenegger.
He did.
Yeah, okay,
So he's still Batman.
kinda.
So, yeah,
He's still
not
Batman.
anymore.
So the next guy I got, Jackie Chan. So first of all, Jackie Chan's Jackie Chan. He does all of his own
Yeah,
stunts.
that's real life.
He is not even like
I'm putting
we don't-
Jackie Chan on anybody on the list. He's taking him out.
Jackie Chan's like the real deal. Like he's not even.
Yeah, I agree.
He will kick you in the nose while he's looking you in the eye.
I mean, he's the real guy. I mean,
Yeah.
I forgot. I watched a little thing on him where he does where he does his own stunts and how many broken bones and
Yeah.
fractured ribs and all this stuff he has. But he's done like 800 something movies.
Oh yeah, he churns out
Like,
movies
he
left
doesn't-
and right over on the
Evidently,
mainland.
he does not turn down a movie.
No.
Really?
No, like he'll do it. He's kind of like, two people else I want to point out that's like that. Nicolas Cage.
Terrible.
I like Nicolas Cage,
I love Nicolas
but like
Cage.
50% of his movies blockbusters. 50%, I'm like, bro.
That's probably a high number.
Bro.
I don't think it's 50%.
Well, like I think he'll do anything.
Con Air, Raising Arizona, National Treasure.
That's it.
That maybe National Treasure Book of
No,
Secrets.
he's got more than that. He's got some better
He's got
ones.
Gone in 60 Seconds.
I mean,
got, you know,
but there's a bunch of movies that he's done that's like, dude, like straight to HBO,
Yeah.
straight to DVD movies. I'm like, bro. And then another person like that's Jason Statham.
Yeah.
He does some low budget
Yeah.
movies. I mean, but I guess why not? Why
Got
not?
time.
Yeah,
Why
I mean,
not?
if you can spend 30 days filming a movie and still make 50 grand, I mean,
I don't know. He probably makes more than that.
Probably.
in a little indie film. I mean,
We just I just watched the Meg with Jason Statham. The Meg. It's basically a modern day Jaws. So this billionaire funds this research off this island, off Thailand, and they're out 200 miles out, and they go down below this. They think it's the bottom of the ocean, but it's this permafrost layer, and they go down below it.
looking for the megalodon.
Well, they're just going in there just researching,
Gotcha.
and then they find, there's a megalodon down here, and people get stuck. It follows them through, and then it's this big 300-foot shark attacking everybody, and then they blow it up. Just it's the same plot as
Same
Jaws,
thing.
Jaws. Yeah.
but it's just better CGI or whatever.
Well, I mean, 30 years experience now.
For
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, Jaws wasn't CGI.
No, it was mechanical.
It was animatronics and
That's so crazy,
yeah, so
so
So,
crazy.
so we agree Jackie Chan whoops anybody,
no
right?
doubt.
100%.
For sure.
So
Whoa. Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen that video of Bruce Lee playing ping pong with nunchucks?
Yes.
I have.
Is that? I don't think
That
that's
is real.
I don't think
That's
it's real.
it's 100% real.
I don't know.
I totally believe it.
Speaking of CGI, I'm not sure that's real. It might be.
Somebody Google that and drop the results in the comments.
It might be. I'm just saying I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it with ping pong paddle, much less nunchucks. But the next thing on the list was Drew Carey.
Yeah.
From Whose Line Is It Anyway? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Drew Carey surprises you.
I think it depends on which Drew Carey you
Yeah.
get.
From
If
Whose
you
Line
get-
Is It Anyway?
Well, if you
That
get
Drew
like
Carey.
pre-weight loss Drew Carey, and he lost like 100 pounds in 10 months.
Yep.
I'm thinking the pre-weight
So
loss,
pre-weight loss.
classic chubby Drew
Because
Carey.
he looks feeble now.
Yeah, he looks kind of
Yeah.
like he needs a biscuit or
He
something.
does.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not fighting him. He scares me.
Talking about Whose Line, Drew? Or
Whose
Price
Line,
is Right, Drew?
Whose
I'll
Line, Drew?
take
Okay, yeah.
Price is Right Drew all day.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Whose Line
Skinny Drew, I'm in. I'll fight him.
Yeah.
I'll fight you right now, Drew Carey.
Yeah.
But
And,
Say it to his
and
face.
don't be deceived. He can see you. The lenses in his glasses are fake.
Are they really?
They are. He had like LASIK surgery 20, 30 years ago when he was doing the Drew Carey show.
Yep.
But
The
he didn't want
glasses-
to change the character.
That's his thing.
So yeah.
I didn't know that. I found that odd and uncomfortable that you know so much about him.
Well, I know lots of things.
But I'm not fighting big Drew Carey, skinny Drew Carey. Let's do it right now.
sure.
Right now.
Yeah, Josh Russell is one of our clients. I think he could definitely take him too.
Oh, Drew Carey would destroy Josh Russell.
No,
Huh?
no, I think he could take TPI or Drew Carey.
No way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No. Next one, Morgan Freeman.
See, I'm not fighting Morgan Freeman.
I think Morgan Freeman will start talking and then put me into a trance, and then I'm done.
you're hypnotized. And the next thing you
Well,
know,
how come Morgan Freeman never did an action movie, or did he? Was he ever an action
I
star?
don't think so.
Why not? That's a missed opportunity.
I don't know. He was in those magic movies.
He was. Now You See.
Now you
Those
see
are
me.
great movies.
Love those movies.
The thing about Morgan Freeman is he never ages.
No,
Oh, he's pretty old now.
But he doesn't he looks the same.
Skip's
As-
making some weird noises over here.
He's the same. He looks the same now as he did 20 years ago.
he without the gray hair, he still looks the same. I used to watch him on. He was an easy reader on the Electric Company back in the day.
Yeah, he's.
I don't know what that means.
I'm not fighting Morgan
It's a
Freeman.
kid show. When I was a kid.
I don't know. I have nothing to base off of Morgan Freeman because I've never seen him do anything physical in a movie.
Right.
He might have. Listen, if you're listening to this and you know of an action movie that Morgan Freeman was in, let me know. I need to watch it immediately.
I would really like to see that.
Maury Povich was on the list. Somebody got Maury Povich. Listen, Maury Povich.
He takes some stage punches.
No, I remember that time he was over over during the different wars and stuff, and he was like
Correspondent,
he's in the mix. Like Maury Povich, I mean, he's got some
pretty
guns.
tough.
He's got some guns. He'll fight you.
I bet he will.
He has fought.
I bet
people.
he'll fight you dirty too.
Like Maury Povich has fought people before, so
For sure.
I'm not
He
fighting.
would surprise you.
So it's not just all about revealing whether or not you're the daddy.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, like, if you're going to put yourself in that situation, you better be ready to fight.
God, yeah,
You know, like, you never know
absolutely.
what's going to go down. So,
Vanna White was on the list.
Vanna,
Can we just all agree that
Yes.
it's at the time of this recording, it's 2019.
yep,
She's still hot.
yep. At
Still.
62,
She's still hot.
she is.
She's always been hot.
She's aged really well.
I mean, bravo, Vanna.
Yeah.
And, you know, I think the catalyst for that is she hasn't aged because about mid Wheel of Fortune, they took the work out of it for her. She didn't have to flip the letters anymore. It was just touching the screens.
Yeah.
So
I never thought about that.
that's probably, you know, no stress, no strain.
Yeah.
Yeah. How easy is that job?
Yeah. Touch the
I
screen.
wonder how much money she makes.
What's she worth?
I don't
I
know.
bet it's a lot. I bet it would blow you away
I
how
bet it
much
would, too.
money she makes.
'Cause she looks like she's somebody that would be really smart with her money too.
Well, you know, she did all that, like the Vanna White line of like bathing suits and dresses and stuff like
Right.
that too. So I mean, she's not just it's not just, you know, Wheel of Fortune money.
I mean, but
Diversify, you know?
with that being said, I mean,
Could Brianna take her?
no.
Brianna thinks she can.
So I mean, here's the thing: Vanna White, being in the industry she's in and stuff, I think she's got to be tougher because you got to think about all the men that's coming after her and
For sure.
things that people said. Plus, I mean, she's a bigger girl. I mean, she's not.
She's
five
tall.
5'2".
She's tall.
Yeah.
So like, I met Kathy Ireland one time. So Kathy Ireland's another on my list. I mean, I had the magazines and the poster growing up. Like and I got to meet her. And Kathy Ireland's I met her probably 5 or 6 years ago at an event that she spoke at. Brilliant entrepreneur. She's done way more money after the modeling and stuff.
Yep.
But so we're standing there. She's got on high heels. I'm 6'1", and I was probably about 25.
6'3" with the pompadour.
I was probably the higher the hair, the closer to the Lord. So at the time, I was probably a good smooth 250, and I looked up to her, and she intimidated the crap out of me. So when I stood there to get my picture made with her, she put her arm around me. I kind of put my arm around her. She's still firm. Like I just was a bumbling idiot. I couldn't even hardly talk. Like it was just.
I can see that.
And she's in her late 50s. Gotta be.
Got to be late 50s. Got to be close to like Vanna White, Christy Brinkley age. I mean weren't they
but
all kind of from the same
Kathy
era?
Ireland's she's a big lady. I mean, and I'm not saying she's not fat,
Yeah.
but she's not a beanpole.
Tall,
She's a
yeah.
big girl.
Well, that was
And,
back in the day when like models were like
man.
90s models
real women.
weren't like sticks.
No, real one. You know,
Cindy Crawford.
that's back now. The Sports Illustrated. I got the Sports
yeah.
Illustrated swimsuit edition. I have a subscription to all the Sports Illustrated, but that one came in, and my wife was looking at it. She was like, "What?" But they've got plus size models in there and all kinds of stuff. It was actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting. So
Yeah. Vanna White, she's bad. She wins.
Yeah, sorry, Brianna.
let's see who else. Here's a good one. Bill Cosby. I mean, here's the thing. I wouldn't fight Bill Cosby.
Not if I had not been able to keep a really close eye on my drink.
I mean, why did I do that?
I don't know.
Why did that feel right?
Whatever.
It felt right though, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, Bill Cosby.
Can anybody do a Bill Cosby impression? Gooch, can you do it?
I don't
Do
think
it.
so.
Try
I
it.
don't know.
I don't think I can.
I want to really.
I want to try it really bad, but we're like live and it can't be edited out.
God, I used to could do it. I used to could do a Bill Cosby, but I'm trying to remember what he talks like.
That's what I was like. I don't mind.
Like, what is it?
I was trying to think
Talks
of
about
something.
Jello and Coke
I
odds.
think it's something to do with Jello, Jello and roofies.
Somebody nice to Jello pudding pop.
That was.
I don't think that's
That was horrible.
Can we put this on record of how bad that was?
Yeah, that was not Bill
Hey,
Cosby.
at least I was willing to give it a shot.
Yeah, I don't know. That was more like
That was
Sanford and Son or something.
Ooh, that's a good show too.
I'm gonna tell you, he would destroy Bill Cosby.
Oh, yeah.
in a fight.
For
Oh
sure.
yeah, he'd pull up some piece of steel out of the junkyard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No,
Beat him
What's
over the head with it.
What's his name?
Red.
Red Fox.
Red Fox.
Red Fox. You ever heard his stand up?
Oh yeah,
That's funny. It's nasty.
my dad
It's
had
funny.
my dad had it on the LP.
Wow.
back in
Red
the
Fox.
day.
Red Fox stand up is really good. It's really good.
And I
Don't,
would-
don't listen to it around any kids.
No, I would sneak and listen to it, and oh my
I've
God.
been talking about nasty.
Yeah.
So I met Joan Rivers one time, and she's probably the foulest mouthed woman I've ever come in contact with in my life. And also, too, up close, she doesn't look as good as she does from a distance.
Yeah.
Well, you carve stuff out of plastic, and
I mean, but I'm gonna tell you something. She's funny, but I'm talking about 5 minutes in, she dropped the F word 6 times into her talk. It was funny, but it was just like, whoa, I
Right.
wasn't expecting it. Who else is on the list? Somebody got the Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Nobody's. I mean,
No, you're out.
the Terminator versus Batman. Any Batman.
Terminator all day long.
I mean, is he?
Yes. Arnold beats any of them
Do you think
except
so?
Jackie Chan.
No, Arnold destroyed Jackie Chan.
I don't think so. I don't think he'd get close enough to Jackie Chan.
I don't know. I mean,
That's a tough
Batman and the Terminator. I'm going Batman. I'm just thinking that. I'm thinking the Batman, the last Batman with Ben Affleck, the old Batman, would beat up. See, to me, he's the scariest one because he knows his limitations physically,
Right. Yep.
so he has to rely on the technology. He doesn't do reckless things. So I just think it's machine versus machine in that situation, right?
I don't know. I'm Terminator. I'm Arnold Schwarzenegger all the way on that one.
So let's talk about this. Tom Cruise, Justin Bieber. They're about the same size. I think Bieber's a little taller than him. So he's probably got a little bit of a reach. I don't know. I mean, I think that Tom Cruise, I like his movies. I mean, you look at Tom Cruise, I think we have 2 different situations here. We go Tom Cruise characters or just Tom Cruise person. I think that Tom Cruise is a person. I don't know if he's winning a fight against anybody because he's kind of a snowflake.
It's Biebs, though.
Yeah, I know, but Bieber's has had a rough life. Self-induced, self-imposed, but,
I don't think you like, what do you define as a tough life? Like,
well, he's drugs and partying and stuff. Like, I think he's
yeah, but he's not like street.
he's from Canada.
He's from Canada.
Thug
and
life, eh?
Yeah, he's from Canada, and he's been like a spoiled star since he was like 11.
He's got people.
I think that.
Yeah,
you
but
can't
Tom Cruise has got an entire religion.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like Scientology, specializes in making you disappear.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know?
I mean, if you look at Justin Bieber, the pop singer, versus like Tom Cruise from Men in Black. I mean, not Men in Black. Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible.
The MI's got
I was
you.
thinking of MIB and
MI3.
Yeah, it messed me up.
Yeah.
Or what was that? What's that movie where he's the
Jack Reacher.
Jack Reacher?
Which, all right, I'm going to say, because I've read every Jack Reacher novel there is.
Of course you have.
I have.
Nerd.
That's probably the worst casting of all time.
Think so.
They're making a new Jack Reacher, and the fans revolted, and the fans kicked Tom Cruise out.
Wow.
Really?
He can't be the next Jack Reacher.
Really?
It was a terrible casting.
Who would you cast as Jack Reacher then?
Man, it's got to be somebody.
Justin Bieber.
In the books, Jack Reacher's 6'6". He's picture Bruce Willis at 6'5", 260.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
So who do we put there?
The Rock? You put The Rock? Dwayne Johnson?
Could, but yeah,
Brad Garrett.
Steven
maybe.
Seagal?
No.
He's too busy doing a sheriff's deputy reality show.
First of all, Steven Seagal would destroy everybody on the list.
Except Jackie Chan.
He would beat Jackie Chan. No, I'd put my money on Steven Seagal against Jackie Chan
Steven
all day.
Seagal would have the size advantage on Jackie Chan.
I kind of, you got me making me kind of want to read the books now.
They're great books. Yeah, very, very good books. But Tom Cruise is a terrible cast. So,
I mean,
but I'm going Tom Cruise over Justin Bieber.
I think Justin Bieber might beat up Tom Cruise.
Not a chance.
I think he's got him.
No,
Justin Bieber works out.
let's think about that and come back to that. I don't.
Now listen, have you seen him lately? He's cleaned up. Bieber's cleaned up. He's not on the drugs anymore. He's not on the weed. He's been working out. He's got muscles.
I don't know.
I think that Bieber. So. Funny thing, my oldest daughter Sydney, for forever thought his name was Justin Bieber, and she called him that and never corrected her.
I love that.
But I'm going to call it right now. Unless y'all can tell me a better reason or talk me out of it, that I think that Bieber takes down Cruz.
Never.
In real life.
No.
In real life.
No. I mean, you saw Tom Cruise jumping up and down on that couch. He was old then.
For sure.
He can still take him out.
I don't know.
Yeah. We did say earlier, so Wes Ayers, you were talking about Jason Statham. He had posted that he had either Bruce Willis or Jason Statham.
Yeah, well, he posted a picture, and I couldn't tell who it was.
Yeah,
It kind of looks like Bruce Willis, but it also kind of looks like Jason Statham.
They're very similar.
Yeah.
Both
But
balding,
I think based on Wesley's
scruff.
age, it's probably Bruce Willis.
Well, let's talk about this. Bruce Willis as who's the baddest Bruce Willis
John
character?
McCain.
John McCain.
So John McCain
McClane.
versus
McClane.
McClane.
John McClane.
All together now, John McClane.
McClane.
Palmia. The Jason Statham, God, all of his movies, he's bad to the bone. But the Transporter, we'll call him the Transporter.
Yeah. So Transporter versus John McClane.
Jason Statham, man. Transporter's destroying him. Listen, I like John McClane. I like Die Hard. And he's a bad man. He's a bad man, but the Transporter?
Yeah.
You think?
Jason Statham's he's legit like Jackie Chan. Like he does his own stuff.
Yeah, he does his own stuff.
Like he's a ninja. You've seen the latest, the bottle cap challenge, right? Have you seen this video?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I sent you a video of somebody doing it.
Yeah,
yesterday.
Yes. Like he legit like ninja roundhouse kicks a bottle and opens the top
Yeah.
by kicking it.
I cannot do that.
We need to do that.
No.
We know you got the roundhouse kick.
I got the roundhouse kick. I would
we
just
need
kick.
to see.
I would kick the water bottle just across the room. That's,
So first of all,
That's all it would be.
it was not a roundhouse kick. It was a kick, and he can't kick as high as my face.
Yeah.
Because if he
But
wanted
I think he can roundhouse.
it was not a roundhouse
it was.
kick.
It was actually a crescent kick.
It was.
But
It was
can you roundhouse kick?
Yes.
more like a crescent
Okay,
roll.
well then it's just a matter of like landing it. It's
But-
not a question of can he kick it.
But I'm going to tell you, Jason Statham from the Transporter.
He's a bad man, dude.
I think that. What about the mechanic?
Yep. Same deal.
Have you seen the original Mechanic with Dirty Harry in it? Not Dirty Harry, but what's the guy with the black mustache back in the 70s?
Hadn't seen it.
Oh,
Wasn't born yet.
the action guy that killed everybody in all the movies had a dark black mustache.
I don't have a clue who you're talking about.
Man, Skip, like you're letting me down here, bro. But he's in all those action movies where he's like the.
Why's your light on?
I don't know. Hang on. Y'all talk about something else.
Let's talk about you not being able to figure out who you're talking about.
Wasn't Jason Statham in the Expendables? Was he in that?
I think he was in that.
Can I say that's one of my favorite movies of all time?
It's good. It's got everybody in it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking. I can't think of any.
I know Bruce Willis was definitely in it, right?
Yeah, he was in it.
So I can't remember if I'm thinking
Stallone was in it.
Schwarzenegger was in it.
Schwarzenegger. Bruce Willis was in it.
Charles Bronson.
Charles Bronson. Yes.
Yes, Charles Bronson.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, I thought the black mustache would like.
Well, when I think
Kid-
black mustache in the 70s, I think,
Selleck.
that and Burt Reynolds.
but Charles Bronson was the original, the mechanic.
Huh, I hadn't seen that.
But I don't know. Every movie Jason Statham's in,
He's bad.
well, except for the movie The War with Jet Li.
I hadn't seen that.
Jason's a bad guy. He's not. He's in that one. He's kind of a DB, kind of a D bag. in that movie. Jet Li.
Jet Li. Not a fan.
Even when Jason Statham's a bad guy, like in the Fast and Furious movies, but now he's the good guy or whatever.
Yeah, him and The Rock are now like.
I think it's confusing.
You know, I was reading something where The Rock and Vin Diesel hate each other.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Really?
They hate each
Like
other.
they like
Vin
couldn't even be
Diesel-
on this. Couldn't even be on set at the same
Vin
time.
Diesel's on the short end of that stick.
Oh,
all
yeah.
day, every day.
I do not like Vin Diesel.
No.
I think he's a sissy.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I do. I mean, I'm putting it out there. I think he's a sissy. But there is, there was like, I don't know, it was one of those things, those clickbait things you click on that says people that won't work with each other anymore, that hate each other in Hollywood.
And of course, you clicked on it.
Of course I did. I
Absolutely.
wanted to know. That was some of the pearls of wisdom I gleaned from that was that The Rock and Vin Diesel do not like each other.
Wow.
Big fan of The Rock. I like The Rock.
I
like The Rock.
God, I
Big
love
fan.
The Rock.
Yeah.
I'm watching anything The Rock's in.
So Blake Shepard got Liam Neeson from Taken.
Bad day.
Yeah.
You're done, buddy.
Sorry.
I mean, there's no commentary there. You're just done.
Yeah.
All right, here's one. Liam Neeson from Taken versus Wesley Snipes in Blade.
Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson.
See, I don't know, man. I'm thinking
Yeah.
Blade.
Nah.
No.
Liam Neeson.
Blade is also one of those movies. I don't care how many times I've seen it. If it's on TV, I'm watching it.
Yep.
I'm watching it.
No.
So, really? Blade versus...
No. Liam Neeson all day long.
Yeah. Like he's a bulldog. Like he's
Wrong. That's fake
No,
news.
That's
That's fake news, guys.
No.
Blade.
he's got old man strength.
Yeah.
He's relentless.
Blade's part vampire and doesn't die.
Point.
He can jump off a building and with his katanas and chop Liam Neeson in half.
But he's not Liam Neeson.
I know, but even if Liam Neeson
He has a particular set of
shoots him,
skills.
I know, but if he shoots him, right? Blade still can go chop him
Look,
in half.
everybody in all those Taken movies had every opportunity to shoot Liam Neeson 75 times.
They did.
He's still there.
I know. I don't know. So somebody got Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. That's Brock Trotter.
I'm willing to take up a donation for anyone, to beat up Bill Nye the Science
I think Bill Nye would be in on that.
Letting people beat him up?
Somebody was, I saw a while back where Bill Nye had tweeted something about something serious, because he's really funny if you don't follow him on Twitter. But he tweeted something, it was fairly serious about like climate change or something, and then somebody retweeted him and like roasted him, was like, whatever, you're not a real scientist. And he's got like a PhD in astrophysics, and like he's like, and he put pictures of his diplomas on there, and it was great. He said, "Yeah, no," he said, just with a capital S. You know, it was really good.
I do not like Bill Nye the Science Guy.
I love Bill Nye.
I do not.
I remember in like sixth grade when I saw the TV cart roll in.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that it was going to be a good day when I walked into science class. We were watching Bill Nye.
Good day in middle school.
Yeah,
You know,
was.
I mean, I was like,
But he's turned into a DB, man.
It is. Hey, here's one for you. Bill Nye versus Mr. Wizard. So that's the Bill Nye of my day.
Here's the
Sorry,
thing.
yeah.
I remember
You went
Mr.
too far
Wizard,
back.
but I don't remember anything about Mr. Wizard.
I think Mr. Wizard whoops him.
So,
I got one.
okay.
Bill Nye versus Steve Trash.
Oh,
I don't know Steve Trash.
Steve Trash is the one
What?
that kindly donated our theme song to us.
Yes. Steve Trash?
Eco Warrior?
legend,
Eco
man.
Tainer?
I got
sorry.
Steve Trash over Bill Nye all day.
Oh, Steve lives in Frog Pond. You don't live in Frog Pond and can't beat somebody up.
I'm with you. I mean,
You would love
just
Steve
off
Trash,
just
bro.
off names alone, Steve Trash is beating up Bill
You
Nye.
got it. We
What
need
about?
Steve Trash on the
Yes.
Guy Pod.
All right. Well, what about?
I think we can probably make that
Steve,
happen.
you need to come on the Guy Pod.
What about the little guy from Reading Rainbow,
LeVar Burton.
LeVar Burton?
Jordy LaForge?
LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow versus Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers all day long.
I think LeVar's got him.
Yeah, I'm going LeVar. Just because, like, Mr. Rogers is too, like, kind.
Yeah.
You know, there was that myth out for a long time that he
Yeah.
was like a
not
military.
true.
It's not true.
No tattoos.
He never
all you got to do is
served,
watch the documentary. If you haven't watched the documentary, watch it. Have the Kleenex ready. Your eyes are going to leak a little bit. Mine started leaking the second I saw the trolley.
Yeah, I love Mr. Rogers.
So speaking of crying, I watched Toy Story 4 recently.
No spoilers.
Y'all hadn't seen it yet?
No.
I'm going to be honest with you. The end of it got me in my feelings. I teared up twice.
So who wins, Woody or Buzz in a fight?
Buzz.
Yeah, because he's got a mask. He's got a helmet.
Buzz.
Yeah,
Buzz.
I think Buzz too.
Yeah.
I mean, even go like Tim Allen versus Tom Hanks. I'm going Tim Allen.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
there's no
yeah.
world where Woody wins that fight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he will have built a baseball bat out of a piece of wood on his lathe back home.
What a great show.
Yeah.
Tim the Tool Man Taylor.
Oh yeah, Home Improvement.
What was the tool girl's name?
Heidi.
Heidi. Wasn't Denise Richards played that part for a while, or?
I don't know.
And then what's her name? Oh,
No, it wasn't Denise Richards. It was
Baywatch girl was on there for a while, wasn't she?
Pam Anderson was on there
Yeah.
for a little bit.
Yeah,
I
that
think.
one.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I can't remember was it Debbie somebody? Was she the
May have been.
Debbie?
Debbie Reynolds.
No, definitely
I don't
not.
remember. But such a great show. Yes.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yep, no doubt.
So Dr. Stephen Phillips said he got Bruce / Caitlyn Jenner. So let's put those two together. So what if Bruce Jenner versus Caitlyn Jenner fought? Can I say that?
I think they have kind of had this inner battle going on for a while.
Technically, I guess
I feel like they've been fighting for a while, and Caitlyn won.
Caitlyn won.
Yeah.
But if you take Bruce Jenner, Olympic
Yeah.
runner, versus Caitlyn Jenner, the socialite, Bruce Jenner
Bruce
wins.
all day.
For
I mean,
sure.
Bruce Jenner. You know, I grew up in that era. Bruce Jenner was the dude on the Wheaties box.
Yeah.
Watch him do the decathlon the whole nine. He was a BA back then. I mean,
Yeah.
there was nobody.
Yeah, I think Bruce would win.
Yeah, and I think on Steven's deal, it's depends on which one he fights. I think if it's Bruce, he's in for it.
But I mean, it's still Bruce.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's pretty old now, though.
he is.
He's been out in L.A. for a while.
Yeah, sure.
That'll soften you up.
There will.
A little bit.
No
A little
doubt.
bit.
Yeah.
Somebody got Martin Short. I just keep thinking of the church lady. Wasn't he the church lady?
That's Dana Carvey.
Oh, it's Dana Carvey.
You're thinking about the little guy with the breeches up around his armpits.
Yeah.
What character's name? Had the little alfalfa on his head.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
I can't think of anything fun to say about Martin Short. He would not win anything.
No, he was good in Three Amigos with Steve Martin
Now he loses.
and Chevy Chase.
We've got another Guy Pod super fan, Larry Hollingsworth, posted that he's fighting either the Dalai Lama or Woody Allen.
So can I say, when I saw him post that, I immediately Googled the Dalai Lama because I thought that the Dalai Lama was like way old.
Well, it depends. I mean, it keeps coming back.
Yeah.
So
You're
I
still
was
the current Dalai
The
Lama.
12th son of the Lama.
So I thought like the Dalai Lama was something like a Buddha or, somebody from way back in the history of something. I didn't know anything about any of that.
Yeah.
I was thinking like Mother Teresa, I didn't know that there was a Dalai Lama right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
he-
always a Dalai Lama.
Great golfer, too. Big hitter, the Lama.
So I got that going for me, which is nice.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah.
So Woody Allen,
I think he'd be too neurotic to fight.
I
He'd be
think-
walking around in circles,
I think somebody just
Trying to
needs
talk-
to fight him.
trying to talk himself out
I'm
of
not
it.
picking Woody Allen over anybody.
He will.
Ever.
I bet he would run up on you like a spider monkey and climb up on you and whip your head.
I don't think so. I think that I would fight Woody Allen right now. Woody Allen, if you're listening to this, let's do it.
Come to Tuscumbia, Alabama.
I'll fight you. I'll fight you, Woody Allen. So,
What else we have?
let's see. Shirley Temple? Somebody got Shirley Temple. Here's the thing. Shirley Temple, I don't think it would be physically possible to fight Shirley Temple, how cute she was.
No.
Those curls, man.
Man, that's top 5 cutest kid in the history of the
Absolutely.
planet.
I mean, everybody knows who Shirley Temple is.
Whatever happened to Shirley Temple, like, as she got older?
She became a congressperson.
Did she really?
Shirley Temple Black served in Congress several terms. I
Good.
did not Google that either.
It's one of those things where Here's some motorcycles revving up outside.
Could be Blade
Can
coming.
you hear that music?
I can.
Yep.
Nice. I don't know where that music's coming from,
It's coming from outside.
but sorry, it's squirrel. I just kind of, when you said that made me happy because I think about child stars and I think about she was maybe a druggie or something later on and became a.
No, she crushed it her
That's
whole
awesome.
life.
Good.
Yeah.
That makes me
Bravo,
happy.
Shirley.
Yeah. Good job.
Who's some other
Even had a
child-
drink named after her.
What's some other stars that were child stars that turned out okay?
Turned out okay.
Turned out okay.
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, after a while, she got better.
Yeah, she came
Yeah.
back.
She got better.
She came back.
Yeah.
I can tell you a million
that didn't.
didn't, but I'm trying to think of somebody who were. You know what's funny?
Little Opie Cunningham moved well from child
He did.
Man, did he?
child star to. I mean, he's always been a force to reckon with. Ron
For
Howard.
sure.
Man, wow.
Yeah, he's done well.
I can't think of anybody else. I should have probably prepared more before I brought that up.
Yes,
Speaking of Justin Bieber, so how funny is that going to be in 30, 40 years when Bieber's 60-something? What he's going to look like? What kind of music is he going to sing?
I don't know.
Is he going to be alive?
And who's going to challenge him to a fight?
Well, I just think about that. Now you fast forward 25, 30 years down the road, and these people that are young and hip and whatever right now, what are they going to look like?
Right. One day they'll look like Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise hasn't aged.
Yeah.
He hasn't aged. He looks the same to me.
A friend of mine on Facebook, actually, went to the same high school, John Meek, if you're out there listening. He and his family used to spend the summers at the same resort down in Florida with Tom Cruise and his family. There's pictures on his Facebook page of all them piled up at a birthday party, and it's kind of cool.
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. So final call. Who wins it?
Bieber. I'm going
Bieber or
Bieber.
Cruise?
Tom
Going
Cruise.
Bieber.
I'm going Cruise.
I'm 100% going Cruise.
I think Justin Bieber's got him.
I mean, even singing. I mean, you've lost that love and feeling from Top Gun.
That's a good one.
He crushes
that
him
was
singing,
one
too.
of my go-tos back at the Sports Rock, back in my college days. Over on the karaoke side, there was this club here in Florence called. Actually, it was technically in Sheffield, Sherfield. For those that live here, and it was a great club. It was like
Best one that's ever been around here.
by far. It was kind of like the Club La Vila down at Panama City. I mean, it was that
Only
level.
not.
It was the redneck
exactly
club,
like that,
the
but
redneck club La Vila, but
Without the beach.
But they had one side that was like a little quieter karaoke side, right? And I would always pick me one out, and I would do "You've Lost That Love and Feeling," and it was over with.
Yeah. That was the hook.
That was it.
Man.
Did you have a wingman backing you up?
100%. I had 4 or 5. We would also, like at basketball games in high school, we got these little megaphones, and we would sing that from the other side of the gym. That was a lot of fun, too.
bet it was.
It was awesome.
We've talked about this before, but I don't know how we didn't connect in college. We were at UNA at the same time, all 4 years.
I don't know.
I don't
know how it
I don't know how we
happened.
missed that.
I don't know how it happened.
Oh, well.
I was
So final call.
Bieber.
Nope. Two votes
It's 2
to 1.
The guy pod says Cruise wins.
Cruz takes down Justin Bieber, hands down. It's over. He's blown out of the air. And then we have the flyby.
That's it.
That's how it happened.
The flyby's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Now, I think theoretical character, Tom Cruise wins all day long. Real life, I think Bieber's got him because I think Bieber will cut him.
I don't think. No,
I think Bieber will cut him,
I don't
or his
think so.
entourage will get him.
well,
Now, I think the Scientologists will retaliate
Cruz
quick.
has got the magic
I
comic
know.
book going for him.
I know, but I think the Scientologists will retaliate fast,
Yeah.
and then you'll never be like Justin who.
Scientologists have a way of making Justin Bieber disappear from history, not just
And
like he never existed.
you thinking that Bieber can beat Cruz, since we're talking about fake news.
Oh, the transition.
Ouch.
Fake news. Fake news.
That didn't feel good.
Fake news. Okay, for those of you that are just joining us for the first time on the Guy Pod, we play a little game to close out the night called Fake News. I'm going to give the guys
For the record, were perfect.
They're batting 1,000. They're 3 for 3.
Shake and bake.
So we give them, or I give them, 3 headlines, 2 of which are not true, 1 of which is absolutely true, and they have to determine which one is the real headline. You guys ready?
I'm ready, buddy.
All right. This one is from Mexico City, Mexico.
Okay.
Headline is Tear Down That Wall. Mexico to dig super canal from Brownsville, Texas to San Diego. Okay. Second one from the United Kingdom, going across the pond. That sounded horrible. Furious mother squirted her boob at a woman who told her to move while she was breastfeeding because it was distracting her husband. And then from Hollywood, talking about remaking some movies, Jason's back. And this time the victims are gullible senior citizens. So,
All right.
so tear down that wall. Mexico going to build a canal.
With inside the United States, though?
I would assume on their side. I don't know.
Well, Brownsville, Texas to San
Brownsville,
Diego
Texas to San
is
Diego?
inside the continental U.S.
I feel like
And here's the thing: Mexico City, they're not worried about what's good. That's where all the uppity Mexican people live. That's like the L.A. of Mexico.
Okay.
So Mexico City they don't have time to be worried about a wall.
yeah. I don't
And
think
second of all, they're not building a canal from Brownsville
Yeah.
to San Diego
Yeah.
because that's inside the U.S.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm ruling
Mexico-
that out.
Yeah,
I'm ruling that out.
for sure.
What was the next one?
Furious mother squirts her boob at a woman who told her to move while she was breastfeeding because it distracted her husband.
Now, here's the thing. You said that was in the U.K.
Yes.
That sounds like something that would happen in the AL, like Alabama. So that could happen.
That could happen. That's really a good potential.
And the third one is what?
Third one is a sequel coming for a movie. Jason's back, and this time the victims are gullible senior citizens.
Global senior citizens.
See,
Well, what I'm worried about is Skip trying to trick us.
so that's what I'm. Yeah.
And instead of it being gullible senior citizens, it's like something where he's just reworded it, and it's the same thing.
The reason I don't think all the Jason movies always capitalize on some level of like sexuality, like
Yeah.
in like going after the hot girl, whatever. Like that's kind of their shtick.
Well, if it helps, it's supposed to be a made-for-TV movie.
A made-for-TV Jason movie. So I feel like that's the curveball. I don't know. I was leaning boob squirt, but
Oh, the boob squirt could happen.
it could.
That is realistic, and I'm sure it has happened. I'm going boob squirt.
I mean, if we miss it, we went out on boob squirt.
I'm good with that.
All right, let's go.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer.
Boob squirt.
No!
Absolutely. Here's the story, folks.
Okay.
Furious mother squirted her boob at a woman who told her to move while she was breastfeeding because it distracted her husband. A mother breastfeeding in public allegedly squirted her boob at a woman who told her to move somewhere private. The incident is said to have happened in a park in Dartford, Kent this week and was later reported on a Facebook forum. The post states, "To the lady in Dartford Park who thought it was appropriate to breastfeed her baby whilst my child and very easily distracted husband sat nearby, I don't think it was necessary for you to react the way you did just because I asked you to go somewhere private. Telling me to F off and squirting me with your boobs was incredibly uncalled for."
First of all, I didn't know that you could do that.
I hope you're ashamed of yourself. Scores of Facebook users have since defended the breastfeeding mother's actions. The post has since caused a storm among locals, with many coming to the defense of the breastfeeding mother. Janice Holmes said, "I hope you're ashamed of yourself. Her reaction may not have been the right way to deal with your ignorance, but she has every right to feed her child there. If it offended you that much, why didn't you move?"
So first of all, I'm still hung up on. I'm a father of 3.
Yeah.
My wife didn't work out where she breastfed, but so I don't have a vast experience with the feeding from the breast. Can I say it like that?
I guess you just did. And we're
But
live. So.
They can squirt it.
Apparently that's a thing. So all of you
What
that
a-
know
what a
that
missed opportunity.
all of you that know how much YouTube Josh consumes know exactly what's happening tonight.
So, did y'all know they could do that?
It's the female body never ceases to amaze me.
I mean, like,
Like built-in water guns.
listen, ladies. We have some ladies that listen. We have a lot of ladies actually listen to Guy Pod.
49% of our audience on Facebook.
So let me
It's
ask you
female.
this, to our female fans, like, did you ever do that? Let's be honest. Were you like in there thinking? And when did you figure out that you could do that? Because like, here's the thing, and I think this is another reason why men don't have babies, and God didn't put things like that with us. Because like, I would squirt you in the face with
Yes,
my.
I think it's absolutely one of the reasons that we don't have that sort of control in the world.
I would 100% squirt you on the face with my breast milk.
You'd be sitting there trying to work, and like Josh would be hanging around the corner, like shooting
And
at
squirt,
you.
breast milk. Breast milk in the face. You know, I would do that. You know, so I wonder if it was like she like just you know, like moved them towards her like she was gonna squirt her, or did she really squirt her with it?
I've never been happier to be on Facebook Live than to see what you just did.
And then I want to know, like, how far does it go? There's got to be a world record?
Guinness Book of World Records for farthest shot.
God, I can't wait to Google this. Like, also too, please God, let there never be an app that will go back and figure out our search history after we've deleted it, because like, mine's weird. I'm just going to tell you right now.
Very weird.
The things that pop in my head and the things that I search.
Oh, God.
Let's just say I'd never be able to hold a political office.
Yeah, lots of skeletons in the closet.
So I guess we're ending it on Boob Squirt this week.
Nice. What a way to go.
So that's awesome.
Wasn't that your nickname in high school, Skip?
No, it was not.
Boob Squirt Nichols?
That's all for this week, guys. Thank you for listening in.
And don't forget to follow us on the Facebook, on the Facebook, facebook.com/boobsquirt, Facebook, The Guy Pod, and subscribe to us on iTunes and YouTube, or you can listen to us directly at www.theguypod.com.
If you've got any ideas for us, any thoughts for future episodes, or comments on anything we've said, you can always email us at therealguypod@gmail.com. And other than that, I think that's it, guys, for this episode of The Guy Pod. So for Josh Kelly, Skip Nichols, I'm Adam Gooch. And remember,
When you're in over your head,
The first thing to do is close your mouth.